Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, we get to the Saturday Night Main Event review recap special. If you saw all these matches that came on Saturday Night Main Event, as you see right here, we'll talk about it right here. CM Punk finally wins the World Heavyweight Championship without no interference or nothing like that. What's next for the new champ? As CM Punk went against Jey Uso for the World Championship and much more coming up. And why we didn't see Jesse the Body Ventura didn't appear on Saturday Main Event. What's going on with that? We'll talk about it coming up. And some big news coming up on Wrestling Hot Topic. We'll talk about this on the Heat Check. John Cena, the rumors are true. John Cena will be appearing on Raw in 2 weeks for the last time is now tournament. Winner on the next Saturday Main Event will get a shot to meet John Cena in his final match. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Here for the Saturday Night Main Event Predicted review. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Saturday Night Main Event Review. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect and join in the conversation. Like I said, using the hashtag Pro Wrestling. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You just won't miss a thing. Man, Saturday Night Main Event was kind of like a Raw, SmackDown in a way. But hey, it was there for the Peacocks. It's been. Well, let's get to it right here, right now. Right now on the Pro Wrestling Show, we get things started with this. The WWE Championship match. We talked about it right here heavily last night on the SmackDown Ring Report. Don't forget, we have the SmackDown Ring Report available for you. If we can show a graphic right quick. We're having a lot of moving parts here. But you see right here, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes. These two men went for toe-to-toe for the SmackDown, for the WWE SmackDown Championship. You see right here, Cody Rhodes looking forward to getting this opportunity. And like we said before, this started last week right here, yesterday, when Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre had signed the contract and make it official in their huge championship match. Drew wanted to know where's that Cody that he always knew, and saying that Cody was always a rebel, but this Cody is totally different and feels like Cody is just whitewashing himself. Drew got in the head of Cody last night on SmackDown to prevent him doing what he needed to do. Drew was hell bent to make sure he was going to be the next champion. Well, Drew had to make that point clear as to what happened. Cody Rhodes kicks off Saturday Main Event with the bang, with the championship on the line. Cody Rhodes setting his sights on Drew McIntyre to finally shut him up. I think Drew McIntyre kind of put himself in a pickle and stuff. I tell you that right now, Drew, getting himself prepared, but Drew set all the matches and stuff, but it just wasn't enough. Drew McIntyre loses his opportunity and tried to play games with Cody. Cody Rhodes was too smart for that, and Cody Rhodes knew that he was going to leave as champion. Cody Rhodes saying to himself, I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure I retain my championship, and Cody Rhodes did so. Cody Rhodes retains the WWE Championship. We don't know what's next for Cody Rhodes, but Drew McIntyre really put his all effort into it. It just wasn't enough for Drew. And I think to myself, with Drew, it's like you say all this and then you do something different. You know, even Drew McIntyre had right here. I want to show you a quick glance. He kind of glanced at the belt. He put his hands on the belt. Maybe the belt giving him curse and stuff that he wants to be champion, but he had his run 5 years ago and he had that magical run. He had Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar really made him and stuff. Just wasn't enough, and this Drew McIntyre falls a little bit short again, not winning the WWE Championship. Maybe Drew got to stop playing games with himself and realize that Cody Rhodes is the one that really runs WWE, and he's trying to get that mean streak out of Cody. And Cody Rhodes trying his darndest to play good, stay dirty. We see, but like we said, Cody Rhodes still holds on to the WWE Championship. We'll see what's next for Cody Rhodes coming up. Big surprise tonight that Jesse Ventura wasn't there. No Joe Tessitore on Saturdays during this season doing college football for ABC. So understand that, but Jesse wasn't around. I guess Michael and them treated like a Raw or SmackDown to me. But you know how they go. Well, we get to this right here. I told you yesterday that the WWE Women's Championship was on the line. Tiffany Stratton defending her championship against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill looking to get an opportunity. I told you on the predicted outcome special. I thought Tiffany was going to have a chance, but I was proved wrong again. Jade Cargill beats Tiffany Stratton with ease, doing powerful moves and then powerful reps. Jade Cargill reaping her benefits, and Jade now is the new WWE Women's Champion. I don't know what Jade Cargill being impressive like she did last the other night. Jade Cargill now we want to show you this picture. Jade now could be sitting on the mountaintop. I think Jay is a placeholder for now until Bianca Belair comes back from a healing injury whenever she be. So Jade Cargill is the new WWE Women's Champion. I can't believe that. I'm shocked at that. That Jade Cargill wins the WWE Women's Championship. Wow, what a difference a year makes. And Jade has been improving, but sometimes she'll have botch moves and stuff. But Jade could be improving now. She's getting ease and stuff, getting a little bit confident. Now Jade holds the top prize on SmackDown for the women, the WWE Women's Championship. A storm is brewing, and the storm is brewing as Jade Cargill is the lady of the top of the mountain as the new women's champ. Well, we got some information to share with you that John Cena will be having the last time is now tournament. It'll begin in 2 weeks on Raw, not this Monday, but next Monday. John Cena said on the pre-recorded message, Cena looking for the best from all three brands, and John Cena saying that he wants someone to step up. Who's going to step up and challenge John Cena in his last match? So the time is now about tournament will start Monday, November 10th. The winner of that will meet Cena in his retirement match on Saturday main event, the final Saturday main event for 2025. So John Cena going to be really busy coming up this whole entire month. We hearing rumors that two important people could be coming. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, could be coming to he lives in Washington, D.C. He's governing the country right now, unfortunately. But he could be coming. I know John Cena is a buddy of Donald Trump. I know that for a fact. As well as Vince McMahon, the former chairman of WWE, could make an appearance as well to support both toxic masculine people could come and support John Cena in his last F match. So don't be surprised there, folks. We're going to cover it once we get more information. But like we said, coming up this next Monday, John Cena will be in Boston for Raw for the last time is now tournament. We'll see what Cena is going to do and who's going to step up to want to face Cena in his last match. We'll see that coming up. Well, we get to this right here. The Intercontinental Championship was decided. Dominic Mysterio couldn't find nowhere to run or hide. Dominic, he had to put up a shut up. Dominic went against Rusev and Penta. Dominic has been avoiding both men in singles competition, but the general manager, Adam Pearce, decided that he needed to have competition against both men to see where he stands. And we found out tonight where he stands. Dominic Mysterio really put his foot in his mouth not too long ago, and Dominic Mysterio had to go against both Penta and Rusev. You can remember Dominic Mysterio was been trying to hide and trying to sneak and cheat and stuff like his Uncle Eddie. But Dominic did the same thing with Rusev in an individual match, as well as Penta as an individual match as well. So he had to put up a shut up. I think Dominic Mysterio really saw Rusev and went the other way. Who can blame him? But Dominic Mysterio cheated as well, like he normally does. He cheated by having Penta use his finisher on Rusev. Dominic hit the frog splash on Rusev and got the 1, 2, 3, and Dominic Mysterio still your Intercontinental Champion. Dominic's getting over, but you would never had thought Dominic Mysterio would just found a way just to kind of still have his way in a way, but Dominic Mysterio um, gets by once again with another victory over his belt, like retaining the Intercontinental Championship. Dominic still the Triple A champion, sort of like considered the Mexican World Champion, but Dominic Mysterio finds a way once again to get by, get on it, and does what he does: lie, cheat, and steal a victory over. So Dominic Mysterio still the reigning Intercontinental Champion at all costs. Well, we get to this right here, the main event. And we can get right here. We can show you right quick the main event right here. CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the vacated World Heavyweight Championship. The championship was vacated this over a couple of weeks ago when Seth Rollins was still the champion and he got taken out by the Visionary. His own group took him out. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed took him out. Paul Heyman really didn't have no choice at the time. Paul had to make a choice. Either you're gonna win him or not. Then Paul made his choice. Paul Heyman chose wisely. This is coming off the injury that Seth Rollins had suffered when he went against Cody Rhodes and doing a coast to coast hit, but Seth Rollins suffered, and this what led to the World Championship. CM Punk coming out there. CM Punk looking to win back the World Championship that Seth stole from him, literally stole from him, as well as main event Jey Uso was won the championship earlier this spring at WrestleMania. Let me show you quite quick. At WrestleMania, Jey Uso looking confident as well, looking to get himself back in championship contention, having a new look, a new attitude, thanks to his cousin Roman, and Jay trying to build that momentum and stuff. We know that Jey Uso and how did Jey Uso and CM Punk get to this? CM Punk was going to wrestle Seth Rollins for the World Championship. Unfortunately, those unfortunate circumstances, Jay won the Battle Royal to earn himself a slot. Jay, like I said, with a new attitude, a new demeanor, he eliminated his own brother to get a shot at the World Championship, which is every man for himself. Jay knows that Jay won the Royal Rumble earlier this year, and he knows a thing or two about doing that. Well, Jey Uso, with this new look and this new attitude, would thought he was gonna win the world championship. Jay kind of made it his mission to do so. It just wasn't enough for Main Jey Uso. He kicked out multiple times throughout the whole entire match, but at the end, Jay couldn't resist the go to sleep. He even did on CM Punk, but Jey Uso lost to CM Punk. CM Punk finally climbed the mountain once again, becoming the world champion. CM Punk now hold on to the top, the richest prize on Raw, the World Heavyweight Championship. CM Punk has done it again by winning the World Championship. Now we're hearing reports that Punk could be turning heel or something, but or Jay could continue his heel streak and have a feud with CM Punk to get back at the World Championship. I think I'm looking at Jey Uso, this new look, this new attitude, and we'll see how all this is going to play out. But you can tell Jey Uso wanted the opportunity. He got the opportunity. I think, like a lot of people are saying, Jay's not getting the push that he deserved, but at the same time, he's getting a lot of dislikes and stuff. They feel like he's been overly pushed. So Jey Uso might have to work on that. But CM Punk finally done it without no interference from nobody. Finally holds the top prize on Raw, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations in order to the best in the world, CM Punk, doing what he needed to do, win back the big gold belt once again. CM Punk won it this summer at SummerSlam in August from Gunther, and now we move on to that. So CM Punk now finally wins the championship again. So we like we said the results right here. These are the results right here. CM Punk wins the World Heavyweight Championship, the vacated championship. Cody Rhodes retains his WWE Undisputed Championship from Drew McIntyre. Tiffany Stratton lost her Women's Championship to the new champion, Jade Cargill. And Dominic Mysterio retains his championship from Rusev and Penta in a triple threat match. So this Saturday main event was kind of like a typical Raw SmackDown type match. Really, was that I think it was just like a Peacock exclusive, just like it was a pay-per-view for Peacock, and it done. So I guess you gotta keep your partners happy and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna move on to the heat check. Like we said before, hopefully whoever wins this the last time and now tournament and whoever goes against John Cena, if and perhaps could defeat John Cena, could they be next in line for a shot at Punk's World Championship coming up soon in the beginning of the year? You just had to keep a lookout for that. So look out for that right there. Also, too, here's the schedule of upcoming events right here. We did Saturday main event in the beginning. John Cena coming for Raw for the Raw Ring Report. That's going to be a special episode as well. But in Guts, that's going to be a special episode for the AEW Ring Report. NXT Gold Rush, a special episode of NXT Ring Report. So a lot of ring reports are in a lot of predicted outcomes for Survivor Series and Full Gear coming your way soon and stuff like that. So you could see the road to Survivor Series and Full Gear ahead. A lot of the ring reports with their special editions as well. So we'll be looking forward to seeing that as well. We tell you this Halloween came a little bit early and quick. As you see right here, Lola Vice came out dressed like Catwoman. Lola Vice showing the whole world something new to the imagination. And Lola Vice gets the probably the social media pick of the week for showing off her skin for Catwoman. All right, we're gonna leave you with CM Punk finally winning the World Heavyweight Championship. Look at Punk looking shocked, amazed that he finally done it. CM Punk back on the top of the mountain as winning back the World Championship with no interference whatsoever. For that may be for CM Punk and everything else. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Saturday Night Main Event review / recap, however you want to call it. We'll see you this Monday for the Raw Ring Report as AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defend the World Tag Team titles against former champions Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and JD Madonna here on the Pro Wrestling Show for the review and reactions. We'll see you then.